Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealer. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. There is where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down. We leave them on our channel forever. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know the vehicle is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories throughout the United States, more importantly, we install them. So if you're watching one of these video presentations, you see a car you like, maybe you don't like the wheels and tires that are on it, we can change those out for you. Maybe you don't like the interior, we can change that out for you. If you want an upgraded dash, if you want AC, power steering, power brakes, new headers, different exhaust, I think you get the idea. We do a lot of custom installs and performance work for muscle cars that we sell. So HankstersGarage.com, give us the time to hang the parts on it before it leaves here, and it'll arrive to you just as you like it, with all the work already done, so you don't have to get it done after the fact. We do very well with Camaros, first gen, second gen, third gen. We're going to do a second gen today, a 1971 with a 350. So let's check this out. So it is a 350 motor in there, just as indicated on the air cleaner. Big gold contraption in the back on the driver's side firewall is your power brake booster. So the vehicle does have power brakes. No power steering and no AC in this car. But like I said, if you want AC, we can add that. The car does have a cowl tag up there in the corner at the driver's side. We'll take a picture of that so we can throw it on the website for you. Car's blue in color with black stripes. So let's check out the paint first on the top of the hood and fenders. Driver quality paint job on the car. Overall, the black stripes, if I can talk here, the black stripes are vinyl. I don't know if they're cleared over or if it's just vinyl. But real nice condition, the black striping. Same thing with the blue paint on the hood, real nice condition. Top of the fenders both look to be in pretty good shape. There are some very, very tiny paint bubbles here on the nose in a couple different spots. One right there on the corner. There's one really small right there by the Camaro logo. They're very, very small, very, very faint. But they are there, and there's one more right there. Like I said, 3 very small bubbles in the front nose of the vehicle. Taking a look at that split bumper combination, one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side, the chrome is very nice on both. That lower spoiler down there is plastic. I don't see, from my perspective, that the vehicle it's cracked down there or anything's going on with it. Z28 badge in the grille. Grill looks to be in pretty good shape as well. I don't see anything broken in it. Let's step around to the driver's side of the car. The front fender, paint on the front fender looks to be pretty good. I don't see any blisters or bubbles in it. Z28 badge on the driver's side front fender. The wheel looks to be in good shape. You have your chrome portion, then that like graphite gray in the center, then the BFG raised white letters. Gives the car a good look. How about the glass clarity on the car? We're going to start out with the front windshield. So the front windshield looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see any cracks. Oh, you know what? This is a brand new front windshield. We had to put a front windshield in this car because it was cracked on the passenger side. So it's a brand new windshield. Just hit me when I was doing the presentation. So blue mirrors, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. Door fitment. Door fitment, body lines on this car are really nice. The driver door fits nicely to the rear quarter, to the front fender. Your gaps are uniform. The driver's door fits flush down there, lower to the rocker. No paint issues at the bottom of the driver door. Take a look at the paint up top here. Paint up top on the roof is in nice condition as well. No clear coat fade. There is a little one of those other little tiny bubbles right there. Once again, it's very minuscule. You can barely see it. Glass clarity on the driver's door looks pretty good. Take a look inside the car. I'll start out with the driver door panel. It's plastic up top, vinyl in the center, vinyl armrest, plastic at the bottom. Overall, the door panel's in pretty nice shape. A couple chips there around the driver door handle, but that's about it. Take a look in the back seat of the car. Does have front and rear OEM seat belts. Vinyl condition in the car is pretty nice. The floor mats, carpeting on the driver's side, both front and rear in nice shape. There's the rear. We'll show you the front here in just a moment. The driver's seat in nice shape. No rips or tears in it. It is a 4-speed car. Yep, 4-speed. Just want to make sure it wasn't a 5. I can't memorize every car. I'd buy and sell too many of them. Carpeting on the driver's side in the front. Once again, nice shape. You do have your aftermarket gauges there mounted in front of the Hearse shifter. We will find out if those work when we're on the test drive. Steering wheel's in nice condition. Carpeting on the hump there is in nice shape. It's not faded or torn. We'll take a look at that closely when we're on a test drive. Do have a RPM mounted there on the steering wheel. We'll find out if all that stuff works when we're driving it. Rear quarter, real nice shape. Up top, down low. Nothing going on there, no issues with it. Tinted rear window glass. Chrome around the rear window in real nice condition, installed properly. Black stripes on the deck lid and on the spoiler in nice shape. Between those black stripes is your Z28 badge. The rear bumper chrome in nice condition as well. All the chrome on this car looks pretty good. We don't have any history on the vehicle as to when the motor might have been rebuilt, when the transmission might have been rebuilt, when the chrome bumpers would have been put on, when the car was painted. What we know about the vehicle, we're telling you in this video presentation. In the trunk, there is a brand new trunk mat because there was not one in there, so we bought one. Let me see if I can. It's always tricky to pull these trunk mats out without trying to tear out the tail light wires. You can see that the trunks were in real nice shape there. No holes, no rust, no rot. Not all dirty, filthy, nasty. Now we're going to take a look at the passenger side of the car. Hopefully from this angle you can see that the body lines on the car are nice and straight. The rear quarter, the passenger side door, front fender, everything's nice and straight on the car. The paint down low here on the passenger side rear quarter in nice condition. Let's take a look inside the passenger's side of the vehicle. Door panel's about the same condition as the driver's side was. You know, the plastic up top is nice. The vinyl in the center is nice. Once again, just a couple chips there on the handle. Armrest isn't torn. Plastic down here isn't cracked or broken. Front and rear seat belts on the car. The vinyl on the passenger side seats in nice shape. Both doors open and close easily and line up to the rear quarter and to the front fender. There are no paint issues going on down at the bottom of the passenger side door. Same thing with the fender up front on the passenger side. Down low there, below that Z28 badge, there's no bubbles or blisters there. Top of the fender looks to be in pretty nice shape. Not only is the fender straight, but also the paint's laid uniform, the clear coat's put on nicely. So it's a pretty nice car. It's a driver quality 71 Camaro. It's got a good color scheme going for it. It's a 4-speed car, 350, car runs strong. We're going to take it out on test drive here in just a couple of minutes and show you that. Awesome second generation Camaro in our showroom here in Daytona. Before we go outside and throw the car in the air and we'll check out the undercarriage, I want to encourage you guys to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach. Not only do we have a beautiful facility we have about 70 cars on hand. About 60 of them are probably here. The rest are over at the shop going through the process or back in interior and recon and all that stuff. But we have a great selection of inventory. We have a beautiful showroom. We encourage you to fly down or fly in or drive up if you're from southern Florida. Check out whatever vehicle you might be interested in person. Don't just take our word for it through video presentations and through photographs. Check out the cars yourself. We'll let you pull them, we'll pull them outside for you in the sunshine. You can take a look at the paint real well out there. We'll rack them for you if you want to see them up in the air. We'll let you check out the floor pans, the undercarriage, the tires, suspension components. We'll let you drive them. You can see how the car shifts, how the motor accelerates, how the car handles, rides, stops, steers. This way, when the car shows up, wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car yourself. We are in the business of selling 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They're not perfect. They're not the 2023 that you're going to go to the dealership and find when you're on the Ford lot or the Chevy lot. They've all been through multiple owners. They might have had multiple paint jobs. They might have had different motors, different drivetrain setups. So we definitely encourage you guys to come in person and check it out. We've been doing sight unseen business for a long time, not only here in Daytona, but also in our Pennsylvania location. We are an internet-based business at the end of the day. That's why we spend so much time on these videos, and that's why we have so many pictures of each car online, because most buyers do not come in person, even though we encourage them to do so. They buy it sight unseen. And we turn a lot of vehicles through our showrooms month after month and year after year, so we make a lot of people happy. Hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of vehicle we move through our showroom month after month and year after year. But if you're a very specific or more particular buyer, or maybe this is your first classic car purchase, or you haven't owned a classic car in quite some time, definitely stop by our showroom and check it out for yourself. Let's take this 71 Camaro outside and throw it up in the air, and we'll check out the undercarriage, and we'll do a short little test drive and show you guys how the car runs out. Underneath our 1971 Chevrolet Camaro, you got disc brakes up front. We can get a good shot of the front seal here. You can see it's nice and dry. Front of the oil pan's nice and dry. Let's continue to the back. That's also dry at this time. You can't really see much on the passenger side due to the starter. It does have a set of dual headers. Frame rails look to be in good condition. Car's sitting on our lift by its frame rails. Cross member that holds the transmission up is in good shape. Floor pans on the car are really nice, both driver and passenger. You can see they definitely look like newer pans. Definitely not the original. They're too nice. Looks like the car's had a new set of pans put in it. So driver and passenger side floor pans are super nice. So off of the dual headers, you have an H pipe here that goes into a set of, I believe those are Flowmasters. Yes, they are. So you got a set of Flowmasters in the back there on either side of the drive shaft. Drum brakes in the rear. Leaf springs look to be in good shape. Appears to be a newer gas tank as well. Let's see here. We got good tread on the tires. And not dry rotted or cracked between the treads, so that's a good thing. Good looking car. We're going to set it on the ground and we're going to take it out on a test drive. Before we do that, let's discuss payments. If you're a cash buyer, Cashier's check from your bank or bank wire transfer. Typically, bank wire transfer is the most common form of payment. Puts the funds there the same day, and then once we're funded, we can start preparing the vehicle for shipment. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these collector classic cars. 10% down of the purchase price, so if it's a $40,000 car, you're talking about a $4,000 down payment. You can put down more if you'd like to, but minimum is going to be 10%, no matter what your credit score is. No prepayment penalty, so if you do finance the car and you get approved for a 7-year loan and pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so, so that makes it nice as well. Whatever your method of payment, once we're funded, the car goes through a pre-delivery inspection process. This process is conducted in the order that the vehicles are funded. So there might be 3 in front of yours that week, there might be 6 in front of yours that week. It just depends on what we sell. Once the vehicle has been through inspection and the guys green light it, we put the vehicle through detail, and then a carrier gets dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. Sometimes it's a little longer if you're in a more difficult destination, or if you're on the West Coast and there's only a couple runs per week. But trust me, we have this down to a science. When we get funded, it's inspection, detail, dispatched, pickup, and on its way to you and dropped off. And then, of course, delivery time varies upon where you're located at, how many other vehicles are on board, driver sleep patterns, weather conditions, holidays, but the whole process works a lot faster than you might think it does. Let's set our 71 Camaro down on the ground, take it on a test drive, and we'll show you guys how the car runs out. Inside our 71 Camaro, horn, button on the dash, wipers, turn signals, driver's side, little green button right there, or little green light, I guess I should say. Fuel gauge is functioning. 71,026 is on the odometer, true miles unknown. Passenger side turn. Gauges, external, oil, temp, voltage, all working. Radio does not work. We do not fix radios, so it won't work when you get it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Tack, got an aftermarket tack on the wheel. Idling nicely. We're going to take it for a drive and run through a couple gears and see how the thing performs. It's got a strong 350 in it, that's for sure. I'm going to hit 4th here. Speedo's working. It's on the money, it's accurate. Oh, we got roadkill up here. And a buzzard's pecking at it, that's pretty nasty. Anyways, car performs nicely. Track's nice and straight. Steering's pretty tight. Has great acceleration. I'll show you that. I was actually surprised at the amount of power when I took off. But no tire vibration, no tire hop, no drivetrain vibration. You have good oil pressure. We're about 85 degrees here in Daytona today. You got buck 80 on the temp gauge, 350 in this kind of weather. Probably run about 190, so we're right within operating temperature. Charging at the proper voltage. Car track's nice and straight. We'll see what the brakes feel like here. Feel good. Do have power brakes. They do work. Stop the car nicely. No pulsation. We will run it through a couple gears here. Well, got a lot of traffic. There's an event in town, as always, but .75 on the odometer. We're coming down. I don't know if you guys can see that with the shadow. 60 miles an hour, hands-free. Car performs nicely. It's easy to shift, runs within temp. It's got a nice smooth ride to it. 1971 Chevrolet Camaro. It's available here at Hanksters. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, our 71 Camaro includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty covers engine, transmission, and rear end only. It is not a bumper-to-bumper warranty. It doesn't cover batteries or brakes or starters or alternators or oil pan gasket leaks or anything like that. It's just for internal components of your drivetrain. The warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. So you don't have to bring it back to Hanksters. You don't have to bring it to Florida. You don't have to take it to a Chevy dealership. Probably take it to the same person that works on your daily driver. You just can't take it to your friend Bob, who you work with, that says he's an expert with 350s. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. However, we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty's good at full retail price only, no exceptions, so don't bother asking. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money. There's a lot of legwork involved in the shipping business. We have to check into the driver, make sure they're a good, reputable company. We have to coordinate the pickup within our pickup hours, coordinate the delivery that's convenient for you, pay the driver upon delivery. So at full retail price, we do all that for you. At a negotiated price, we will put you in touch with a shipping broker if you need assistance shipping, and they can help you facilitate the shipping of the car. You will just handle all that with them, and then of course pay the driver on delivery, cash or check. They do not accept credit cards. Maybe you're a collector and you have your own trailer, you want to come pick the car up yourself, you can certainly do that. It's no problem with us. We don't make any money off the shipping, we simply provide it as a convenience. And then of course, if you're local to us here in Central Florida, come drive the 71 Camaro home. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, and one last time, our website is hanksters.com. We'd love to earn your business, so please check us out.